welcome to Sunday Night NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. It's the Toronto Raptors and the Chicago Bulls. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Davis, and it's Carter in at the shooting guard.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
Here's McGrady. Here's Davis, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. That free throw good from Davis.
You know, out of college, Antonio Davis played a few years in Europe, which allowed him a chance to refine his game.
Paxson passes to Pippen. Here's Corzine, checked by Davis. Corzine, pass to Graham. Davis with a rebound. And Williams has got the ball here for the Raptors. It's a three-point game. Pass to Carter from outside the arc. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, that stroke from Carter, as smooth as a baby's bottom.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Pippen. Takes a 13-footer, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Chicago, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw.
I think what you most appreciate about Pippen, at least I do, is his versatility. I mean, he scores it, he rebounds, he passes, and he defends at a really high level.
He hits the second from the line. Now here's Carter. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Off the mark there with a three.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Pippen. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
This is a shot Pippen is very comfortable with. He's extremely effective in the mid-range.
Pass to Carter. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range. Carter's got 6.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Pippen. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now here's Williams. Here's McGrady. Pass to Oakley. Right side Carter. 5 to shoot. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Grant outside. Here's Corzine. Checked by Davis. The shot by Corzine, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's McGrady. And it's Toronto with another.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Grant outside. Pass to Corzine. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Raptors on D. Corzine, pass to Paxson. Here's Rivers. Clock at 4. Grant with it. Here's Rivers. He's checked by Carter.
And whether it's the defensive effort or just bad offense, they're holding their opponent to a very low field goal percentage.
Bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
With the fadeaway. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
So it's Chicago now. After the basket by Toronto. McGrady, the pass to Williams. Pass to Carter. Now Davis. Here's Oakley. Out to the right wing. McGrady. That three's off the mark.
We know how good a shooter he is, and frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Paxson passes to Rivers. Grant with a screen on Carter. Pass to Paxson. To end the drought. He can't get that one to fall. 10 points separating these teams. Here's McGrady. Davis a screen. Inside. Tipped. Here's Paxson. No points so far. Pass to Pippen. Here's Corzine. Williams defending. Grant outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Pippen. He's got 5. Yes, on the jumper. Pippen's got 7. Here's Williams. And here's Carter. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Corzine.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Pass to Paxson. Now here's Grant. Here's Corzine. Checked by Davis. Shot clock at 6. Corzine's shot is good.
Just too good a player to leave open.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
You know what time it is, man. Here comes some T-shirts. Okay, everyone. Those were your 3-1-2 crew. Let 'em hear it.
We've got 1:48 left in the first. Down low. Here's McGrady. And he goes in for the dunk.
Running the offense with purpose and aplomb. Bold. A prototypical point guard.
Paxson passes to Davis. Here's Cartwright to the paint. Here's Paxson. Pass to Vincent. Here's Cartwright. And a nice finish on the layup.
Nice job on the interior. Cartwright shoots a high percentage because he takes quality shots. He never forces bad shots.
1:09 left in the first quarter. And there's the screen. Here's Christie. That one rolls around and rims out.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
And that one is hammered home.
unrelenting on the boards. Cartwright using that strength and size to get those second shot points.
Here's Bogues. He's scoreless. Five on the clock. Connects on the 17-footer.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Chicago trailing here. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Paxson passes to Vincent. Outside Davis to the middle. Here's Cartwright. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Here's Christie. Pass to McGrady. From the high post. That shot is off.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
It could go. There it goes! Big shot at the buzzer.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Whew. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Raptors leading by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Danny Green, and it's Willis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive, an efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Here's Pippen. Davis, a screen.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
You know, in the early going, they've been effective scoring in the mid-range, and if it's falling, I say stay with it.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. The Raptors with a lead. Here's Bogues. To the inside, Willis. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Pippen, Green covering. Pippen, pass to Cartwright. Here's Hodges. Buries it down low. Hodges has gotten his first bucket of the night. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Outside, Green. Pass to Carter. Pulls up at the elbow. Here's Willis. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Closed it in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Here's Pippen. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Pippen's got 10.
Well, I tell you, Pippen's length helps him close to the rim. Uses that length to score through contact.
Bogues, the pass to Christie. Pass to Bogues. 6 on the shot clock. No one near it. That's good on the jumper. And the Raptors lead by 6. Chicago with the ball. Here's Pippen. He's got 10. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Bogues. Pass to Christie. Green for three. Connects from downtown.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch-and-shoot player.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Your Bull. Let's give it up one more time.
Here's Vincent. Williams defending. Back to Vincent. Grant the screen. 4 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. And the layup is good.
Well, I like seeing Corzine get nasty on the glass. Not afraid to throw his weight around. And he's got quite a bit of weight to throw around.
Now here's Williams. Still no points. Carter from outside. The shot comes out.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Pippen doing what he can to draw the contact while in the act of shooting. That's just a good veteran move there.
At the line for Chicago, Scottie Pippen. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Raptors making a switch here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Now here's Carter. He's got 12. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Carter able to play right through that defender, draped all over him. Absolutely fearless when he's got the ball in his hands.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Carter. So he gets them both. Chicago trailing here. Here's Pippen. 11 points in the game. They set the pick. He shoots again. Blocked. Now Carter. Davis a screen. Carter, the pass to Davis. He's off on the layup. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Vincent. No points yet. Here's Pippen. Williams defending. Clock is at 3. Pippen, pass to Corzine. The shot that time not on target. Davis with the defensive effort.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Outside Carter. Pass to Williams. Out to the right wing. Here's McGrady, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Here's Corzine, checked by Davis. Corzine, pass to Graham. Here's Pippen. They set the pick. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And Corzine shows no fear in dealing with contact on the way up. In fact, he seems to welcome it.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
2 shots. Chicago timeout call. Give it up. 4, 3, 1, 2, 3.
And the Raptors making a change here. Christie's checked in. And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Davis, the pass to Williams. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Davis.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleepy.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, he doesn't throw it down much, but I love seeing Oakley hammer it down like that. Good job, Oak.
Rivers, the pass to Paxson. And there's 1:38 left in the first half. 13 feet out. Counted for Vincent. Vincent's got his first 2 points of the night.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Christie. Yet to see a basket. Pass to McGrady. Here's Oakley. Here's Christie. The three. It's rebounded by Grant.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
.52 seconds left in the first half of this one. Yep, that one goes.
So much strength from Corzine on that finish. Wow.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Christie. Pass to Oakley. Here's McGrady. Launches a three. Nice shot by Christie. Christie's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. 29 seconds left in the second period. Grant outside. Here's Corzine. Checked by Davis. Corzine's shot is good. Corzine's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's McGrady. He's got 6. Williams from long range. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And so it's Toronto in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Put your hands together, fans, for more Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, they aren't getting a hand up on the shooters, and the numbers show it, Shaq. Guys are too good in this league to give them easy looks. You're just digging your own grave.
Well, excuse me, Jack, giving the tough love. Bravo, bravo.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. They're trying to even the series at one apiece. Kenny, how critical is this win for them?
You might say it's still early, but you don't want to drop 2 in a row on your home court now.
I agree. They've already lost home court advantage. Don't want to dig that hole any deeper.
And that would be deep, just like your analysis is from time to time, guys. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. We've got Austin Rivers, and it's Corzine in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Williams in the post. Pass to Oakley. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That was absolutely filthy. Carter getting his timing just right to throw it back down.
Grant outside. Here's Corzine. Check by Davis. The shot by Corzine, no good. Corzine's gone 4 of 10 here. Pass to McGrady. Here's Oakley. Carter on the wing. 16 points for him.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Here's Rivers. Paxson passes to Corzine. Right wing. The baseline J, and the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 13.
You know, once he finds his rhythm, gets into a groove, he just needs to stay aggressive, and that's exactly what he's doing, making himself dangerous on offense.
Here's Oakley. Right side Carter. Over to the wing. From behind the arc. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And the Bulls call time here. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Here's Paxson. Williams defending. To the middle. Davis on the double team. Pass to Rivers. Here's Paxson. Here's Rivers. No made baskets yet. And the three off target. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's McGrady. He's got 6. And here's Davis. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. And Chicago called for the foul.
Shooting for Toronto, Antonio Davis, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls. Both free throws good from Davis. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Paxson passes to Rivers. Here's Pippen. He's got 13. Pass to Grant. Here's Rivers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. Up again. Oakley with a rebound.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Williams finds Carter. The floater. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
Hey, nobody on this floor, or any floor for that matter, is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Now here's Grant. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Grant with a steal. Here's Paxson. Williams defending. Paxson passes to Pippen. Here's Rivers. The Bulls with another miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
And here's Chicago. Pass to Rivers. Here's Pippen. Down low. Here's Grant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Very impressive stuff from Grant there. Tremendous concentration.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And you have to talk about the passing, too. I mean, the ball has been zipping around on the offense, and they've kept that extra pass mentality the whole way.
You know, Grant's a guy who, in my mind, understands the art and science of rebounding better than almost anybody else. It's about more than a physical battle to him.
Here's McGrady. He's got 6. Pass to Willis. Right side Carter. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Here's Vincent. He's checked by Carter. Grant with a screen on Carter. Here's Vincent. Pass to Rivers. 4 on the clock. Ooh, poked away. Here comes Toronto on the push. Williams passes to Davis. And that one's good. Davis has got his third basket on the night right there.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Vincent. Here's Rivers. Knocks it down from distance.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Carter. To the paint. Here's McGrady. Uses the glass on the layup. McGrady's got 8.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Vincent. He's checked by Carter. Here's Corzine. Rebound by the Raptors.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Paxson passes to Rivers. Here's Vincent. Here he goes. And Grant gets it to go. Grant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Pass to Christie. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Williams from long range. He can't get it to go. Chicago with the ball. Here's Rivers. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Rivers has gotten his second bucket.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Here's Christie. Here's the floater. Cartwright with a rebound. A challenging stretch here for Chicago. Here's Paxson. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
And Williams has got the ball here for the Raptors. Pass to McGrady. Williams a screen on Grant. 19-footer. Chicago grabs the miss. And here's Chicago. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Rivers' shot is off. Here's Toronto now. The lead is 15. Williams passes to McGrady. He's off on that one. Hey, great D that time from Grant. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Raptors up by 15. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Come on, everybody.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Danny Green, and it's Christie in at the 3 slot. Here's Cartwright. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Really like the effort from the defense, but Cartwright muscles through that inside opposition.
Inside, here's Carter, and the layup is good off the glass. Carter's got 27.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Davis. Here's Pippen. That one rolls around and rims out. Here's Toronto with the ball. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Bogues, the pass to Carter. Here's Christie. To the paint. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Both teams deciding to change it up. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Vincent. He's checked by Carter. To the inside. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
Green. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your booker.
Here's Toronto with the ball. A 12-point game. Carter, the pass to Green. Now here's Williams. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. No good from 11 feet.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Pass to Corzine. Here's Vincent. He's checked by Carter. Here's Cartwright. Christie with a rebound. And here are the Raptors now. Some room here for Williams with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
Really a big part of his game. Christie finding the open man here.
Here's Hodges. Williams defending. Hodges passes to Vincent. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pippen. Tries again. Cartwright gets the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Green. After the basket by Chicago. Three-pointer, no good.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And it's Hodges missing.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Carter on the wing. They set the screen. And the basket is good. Carter's got 15 points here in the second half.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take them.
And the Bulls call time here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bulls said to the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thanks. Hammers the lob through.
Taking flight, Scottie Pippen going upstairs.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Raptors. Pass to McGrady. Carter on the wing. Fires from 14. And it's Chicago with a board. Grant's got 5 rebounds tonight. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Here's Corzine. Toronto grabs the miss. Oakley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Toronto with the ball. Williams passes to Oakley. Carter with it. Fires the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Carter's got 32 points.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
There's a screen. Pass to Paxson. To the right side. Here's Pippen. Here's Corzine. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
How about Pippen's decision-making in screen and rolls? I mean, he can really break the defense down.
Williams with it. And Toronto calls time here.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
All right, fans out there, give a big hand to your lovable Stamps team.
Outside Carter. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Oakley. From about 16, it's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Rivers. From downtown, Oakley with a rebound. Oakley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams passes to Carter. Back to Williams. Here's Oakley. And the Raptors miss again.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, John Paxson. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
For this team, John Paxson is a guy you can rely on. Runs the offense well, can shoot it as well, and pretty solid defensively, too. Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Now here's Carter. Pass to Davis. And that one good. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Really good work inside from Davis, proving how effective he can be down there.
Here's Pippen. Oakley with a rebound. And here is Williams. Outside Carter. Grant brings a double. Oakley, the pass to Carter. Clock at 6. With the floater, and he gets it to go. Carter's got 34.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Pippen. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
Ball. Substitution on the court.
.26 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Pass to Christie. Fires for 3. That one doesn't drop. Here's Vincent. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2-0 now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports.